Hello YouTube, just a real quick video. Lots of people I've seen have made a sort of like a heater type system using terracotta pots and candles. Now it's something that I've overlooked and I thought might be quite useful. So to test the theory of this, because I've never done one of these before, bought myself a terracotta pot and a terracotta tray, and I've just got 3 blocks of wood for now. But I've taken this a little bit further, because obviously tea lights are burned for 4 hours and that's all you get. So what I've done is, the first one I just poured wax into this terracotta tray. I did this in 3 pours because I was messing about. So that's what I came up with first of all, is my first pour, 3 wicks, and I'm going to see how long that burns. And how much heat I can get out of the terracotta pot. So first of all, I've got to find my my thermometer, and I also did a second pour in another tray, just to see, obviously, if I can make it a little bit better. And that is a much thicker candle. And I know this wax is quite easily melted, so it's kind of like tea light candle material. And obviously, it being thicker, it should have a longer burn time, but it should also burn some of the wax around it. So obviously there will still be some wastage, because 3 wicks are not going to ever get through that. So I'm going to set up the camera and try and get the camera to record it, and we'll see if we can get a clock, and every so often I'll come back with a thermometer, infrared thermometer, and we'll try and take temperature readings off of the pot, and see how much wax it actually burns through. And now, just thinking, get rid of that for a minute. I'm going to go and get my tripod, and this one's quite a bit thinner, so we're going to do this one first to test the whole idea of things. We'll stick them on top of there. Just going to use these wooden supports for the moment, and I'll see you when we're ready to go. Right, so the first prototype failed, obviously because the wicks I hadn't soaked in wax, so they burnt down to nothing straight away. Anyway, I tried to rescue it and it didn't work, so now ready to try Mark 2, which I'll do in the next couple of days. Got to put the wick in here because I didn't cast it with the wick, and see how it goes. Well, hello YouTube. It's the first time this side of summer that I've had to wear my hat. Of course, up the shed, and I am playing with the candles again. I'm going to mould the 2 videos into one. Prototype A, prototype B, 1, 2, whatever. Anyway, so let's turn around and see what I'm doing. So, well, I'll turn the screen around. That was the first attempt. It was pretty pants. It didn't burn very well because I didn't wax the wick, so the wick burned down before I even had a chance to melt any wax. This is prototype 2 or B or whatever you want to call it. This is a thicker slab of wax, which I will attempt to show you. No, I'm just going to pull the wick out. That'll give you some sort of idea. That's slightly over by the looks of it, but it's not. And that one's slightly under. You can see that, and that's pretty pants. Yeah. Right, done with that. The beauty about wax is that I can just melt it down again, make another prototype. So the difference between this is I've waxed the wick, it's slightly thicker, and I've got a hold of this other wick which is for 75mm candles. so it should melt more of the wax around it and give it maybe a longer burn time. Like say if you had a tea light and you made it just a little bit bigger, it'd have a bit more wax to melt, and we all know that tea lights, it melts the whole of the wax, so maybe we'll get a bigger outlay around the outside rather than 3 little dots. So anyway, I've waxed the wick. I've used a bigger wick, and to save time and effort I actually drilled the holes, waxed the wick and dropped them in, hoping that's a more simpler, an easier way to do it. So what I'm going to do, because last time I couldn't do temperature measurements because I couldn't find the my infrared thermometer, I found it now. So we're going to set this up as a candle, and we're going to put it on time lapse on the tripod, and I'm going to stick that on top and leave it for a few hours. Every so often I will try and come back when I remember to do temperature things. Now, saying about temperature, I don't know if I can find my thermometer. If I find my thermometer, then I can do an indoor and outdoor temperature. No, let's just make it too complicated. Do it another time. Anyway, for now, I'll see you after the time lapse. Right, we are just over an hour in. Let's see if this works. Temperature is quite hot around the outside, down low, normally about there. Reduces as it goes up to the top. Oh no, 90. And you'll have to take my word for this, but on the top of the thing, it's 115 degrees. So there's a good chance that you can possibly boil water. There you go, there's the reading. You could boil water slowly. A nice pool of wax on the inside. I should get at least 4 hours on this. So on with the time lapse. See you in maybe an hour, maybe a bit longer. Unfortunately, this one seems to have failed as well. So let's lift the camera off the tripod. Let's have a closer look. It has melted the wax most of the way round. These candle wicks, are they too far gone? Maybe they need like a sustainer to keep them up. As you can see, they're stuck already. So maybe I'll have to make some sort of sustainer to keep the candles upright. It seems once it melts through to the bottom, there we go, here goes the other one. It gets upset and goes out. So that might be another thing to do, is make a sustainer which holds the wick upright. But for now, I'm going to call it the end of that video. I don't know if I made it because the time lapse is a little bit longer than that. And I'll see you in the next instalment of this thing, where I should hopefully get some more success. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment and rate, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.